Apple is facing a slowdown. For the first time in years, its iPhone sales are declining. In early 2024, Apple reported a 10% drop in iPhone revenue, contributing to a larger decline in overall company sales. But there's a new company rising fast. It's called Nothing. And while it might seem small, it's gaining traction quickly. Let's break it down. Apple's struggles. In early 2024, Apple's total revenue dropped by 2.5% year-over-year to $117 billion, primarily driven by a decline in iPhone sales. iPhone revenue dropped by nearly 10% from the same period in 2023, down to $45.9 billion. Why is this happening? Apple's biggest problem is market saturation. People are holding on to their iPhones longer. Additionally, the Chinese market, one of its largest, has been shrinking, partially due to ongoing trade tensions and local competition. Apple's last major innovation was several years ago with the iPhone X. Since then, iPhone models have largely been incremental updates, leading many customers to feel there's no real need to upgrade every year. Nothing's rise. Now let's talk about Nothing, the tech startup founded by Carl Pei, the co-founder of OnePlus. They launched their first product, the Nothing Ear 1, in 2021, followed by the Nothing Phone 1 in 2022, and the Nothing Phone 2 in 2023. In just 3 years, Nothing has raised over $250 million in funding, including investments from high-profile firms like GV Google Ventures. In 2023, the company reported a revenue of around $100 million, a strong figure for a startup. Nothing has been growing fast, not just in sales, but in brand recognition. Their phones and products are built around minimalist design, transparency, and a community-driven approach. Their marketing strategy? It's built around exclusivity and scarcity, making sure people want what they can't immediately have. Nothing focuses on the premium feel of its products at a much lower price than Apple's iPhones. For example, the Nothing Phone 2 offers flagship-like features such as an OLED display, wireless charging, and a sleek design for around $699, compared to Apple's iPhone 15, which starts at $799. The financial difference. While Apple's revenue has been declining, Nothing is making strides. Though their financials are still small compared to Apple, Nothing's growth trajectory is impressive. It's a brand gaining market share, especially among younger consumers who are drawn to their innovative designs and more affordable pricing. Apple's $2.6 trillion market cap dwarfs Nothing's current value, but the gap is narrowing. As of now, Nothing is still a small fish in a giant pond, but they're proving that innovation doesn't always have to come from the biggest players. Conclusion. Apple is struggling with innovation fatigue and a declining market share in key regions. On the other hand, Nothing is growing fast by offering a unique product at a better price point, with a community-first marketing approach that resonates with younger generations. Apple might still be the dominant player, but Nothing is showing the world that the underdog is not only here to stay, but to compete. This is Real IQ, where we track the companies changing the game and making the real money. If you want to know more about how startups disrupt giants, hit subscribe.